Well, it looks like the trail pretty much ran out.
Gosh, dang it.
I'm Wrecker Rick, and you're watching Murphy's Diesel, and we got a recovery, folks. It's Indiana Homes' maiden voyage. We've been scrambling around all morning to get this thing ready to go do a recovery. It's a heavy off-road recovery, folks, what we built this truck for. We've also got the Sandcraft mobiles loaded up behind Big Booty Judy. And if you haven't gotten entered to win that truck, you better hurry up because time is running out, folks. Go to murphysdieselstore.com and get entered right now before it's too late. This is a Big Booty Judy ad / mini Starlink giveaway. What I'm about to show you is gonna blow your mind.
Babe, you cannot show that on YouTube.
What are you talking about? Get your mind out of the gutter, sicko. I'm just pulling my pants up. This baby right here. It's the new Indiana Homes Murphy's Diesel shirt.
That is bad A.
It's live on murphysdieselstore.com, folks. Built in with mosquito deterrent.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
No, it's not. As you know, we go on long trips like all the way down to Georgia to get this 10x10. When we do that, we have to have reliable internet service, folks. I bet you're wondering what's in this snazzy backpack. Well, if I can get it unlocked, I'll show you. I bet y'all are wondering, Wrecker Rick, what's in that snazzy backpack? I'll tell you. What is it?
It's a mini Starlink.
It's a mini Starlink. And no, this is not an ad for Starlink. We just use Starlink to upload YouTube videos, keep in touch with our 24/7 towing company in rural areas where there is no internet and no cell phone service. I just whip out this bad boy. I'm giving this to you guys. Not this one, but I'm giving you the same setup. It's a Starlink Mini that comes with a carrying case and 2 Milwaukee batteries and a little battery box, cords, everything you need to be off-grid with your Starlink Mini. Little suction cup jobbies right here. You can literally just stick it to the back of Big Booty Judy and it ain't going nowhere. The suction cup is strong enough to...
Do you have the switch on?
Forgot to turn the switch on. Bam, right there, just like that. Now we got internet. That's it. Now I'm literally uploading this week's video for y'all. All right, she's uploading, folks. Stand by. Video will be done shortly. For the next week, we're also giving away the mini Starlink and all the accessories along with it. That's a mini Starlink, 2 Milwaukee batteries, carrying cases for the whole shamil. Complete off-grid unit. We're giving this mini Starlink away for the next week, so everything you spend to get entered on Big Booty Judy goes towards the giveaway for the mini Starlink, folks. Right now is the time to enter to win. Go to murphysdieselstore.com to get entered today before it's too late. We're just topping everything off with some premium gasoline and some premium diesel, folks. I think this old gal is ready. We got about 150 miles of pavement to go, and then we got about 18 miles of dirt road. You're not gonna wanna miss this one, folks. It might get western. This old girl's first trip out. I got DB here with me.
I'm here.
Oh, hey.
I've got Duvall here with me, AKA De Niro, AKA Dirty Duvall. He'll be behind the wheel of Big Booty Judy. Me and DB are taking the ranch truck. Stand by, folks.
Let me tell you, I drove that thing back from Utah yesterday, and she rides like a dream.
That's right, folks, and it could be yours. Just head on over to murphysdieselstore.com and get entered to win it. What's Mrs. Wrecker Rick doing here? Must be topping her off with some premium diesel as well. She's got to work today, so she won't be attending the off-road recovery. She's got to fill orders for you guys. Hello.
Hey! Don't you put that on there.
That's my mom, folks. The OG and my mom are going to Alaska.
Don't put that on there.
Why?
Because it was kind of dumb.
Now we know where I get it, folks. Chip off the old block. What are you doing, babe?
I'm on my way to fill lots of orders that I'm just a little bit behind on because it's only me filling those orders. You guys know that. Thank you for your patience.
Red Bull, huh?
Some water too.
Well, don't come crying to me when you have a heart attack, DB. Water is what old Wrecker Rick drinks every now and then. A nice gulp Topo Chico. Look at the rear end on Fat Panty Annie. That's what we call Mrs. Wrecker Rick's new mega cab. Fat Panty Annie, folks. Ready? Big Booty Judy's got some capacity, folks. Y'all ever wonder how we get those bad shots when we're leaving a parking lot? It's not as glamorous as you'd think. Looks really cool when we take off, but DB actually has to walk out there and stand there, and then he films us all leaving the parking lot and we take off like we're going on our trip, and then we all stop and we all back up and pick him up.
It's because they know I'm crippled and they don't want me walking far.
Show business, huh, folks? We have made it to Joe City, folks, and this is where we'll get off of I-40, and we're gonna find some dirt around here, and we're gonna get unloaded. Stand by. We made it. We picked up the driver in Joe City. We're gonna jump off one of the Sandcraft mobiles. Hopefully Sandcraft don't mind. We're supposed to deliver these back to Sandcraft, but we got back late last night and I haven't delivered them yet. So we're gonna use one real quick because we can't all ride in this single cab 1969 Peterbilt. So these boys get to ride in AC while I get to ride in the hot box. There's no floorboard in it yet, and we got exhaust running right through the cab, and it is hotter than two rats in a wool sock out here. We're gonna get these chains off this bad Larry, and we're going by Indiana Homes from here, so stand by. Grab all of our rigging and throw it in this Sandcraft mobile. Might want these bottles of water. Tell you what, folks, you need somebody to build you a car, hit up Sandcraft. Pretty slick setup. Stand by, folks. We got about 15 miles of dirt. wish that fan worked. I bet you it's every bit of 140 in here. Kinda hot in these rhinos. I stopped to take a little breather. We're about 12 miles in. It is hotter than two rats in a wool sock in here. This is the exhaust right here. There's no floorboard in this bed, Larry. It's right underneath the passenger seat. Thinking about knocking this back window out of here. Get some airflow through here. Warm!
Trying to figure out which way to go. That canyon right there, right before you get to his little destination, says you cannot cross that.
You can't cross it? Even in this and that?
I mean, we probably can.
Well, why would we listen to the driver that got himself in this predicament in the first place?
Got a good point.
Drivers giving us a little advice, folks. I generally don't like to listen to the drivers because they are generally the reason they're in the predicament they're in. So I could see the topography on our maps. We're gonna keep this heading. I'm getting back on the road so we can get this recovery done. Get the hell out of here. Stand by. Had to stop and take another little breather. I mean, Indiana Holmes has to take a breather. I don't mind. How's the weather in there, boys?
Great.
The temperature in San Hollow said it was hotter, but being dry heat down here, it feels 100 times hotter. And it felt like the AC in this worked better up there than it did down here. It's so hot.
It's not working?
I mean, it's blowing, but like...
But it's hot in there?
It's getting warm in here.
Do you have a 6-inch exhaust running through the cab of yours?
I think you got us beat.
Your hydraulic lines are getting tangled up in the drive shaft. Hope you're happy, Diesel Boots. Well, we got a problem, folks. Hydraulic lines to the rear steer are getting tangled up in the drive shaft. Whoever ran these hydraulic lines did a piss poor f***ing job.
It's not leaking. That one there started hanging. You don't have any ties or anything in the Sevenson?
I'm sure I'd give you a shoelace. Just cut my boot laces. Wrecker Rick taught me about a shoelace trick.
You got a shoelace?
Yeah, I cut them so we could tie stuff.
You just cut the shoelace off your boot?
Not all the way, just the tips of them.
We're having to cut our shoelaces up, folks, to tie these lines back in. Well, I mean, De Niro is having to cut his shoelace up. That's dedication to the brand. De Niro's always riding for the brand. Well, wish us luck, folks. We're getting back on the road. We've only got a few more miles to go. She's held together this long. Hopefully she'll hold together a little bit longer.
5.5 miles.
5.5 more miles, folks. Stand by. Well, folks, we got another recovery on these big 500 power lines. There's a correlation between recoveries and these big power lines and Murphy's diesel. Are you guys putting it together? The reason why is because the roads are so bad on these power lines. He said he was following his GPS. He lost signal, so he stopped getting a signal on his GPS, so he decided to go down the power line. That's when things got western, folks. We only got about 5 more miles to go, and it's down a power line road. It's going to be a long 5 miles, folks. tell you what, folks, it's getting hotter. We've just about made it when he's just on the other side of this canyon. Well, I'll tell you what, he drove this whole semi a ways in here. Surprised he didn't get stuck sooner. Finally made it, and it was quite the drive. I don't know how he drove a fully loaded 18-wheeler all the way back in here, but never ceases to amaze me. This is usually what happens, folks, is they come in here, they get going down the road gets narrower and narrower until they try to turn around multiple times, but they just can't do it. They think they're gonna get stuck, so they just keep going until the road runs out. The road goes on forever and the party never ends. I can sure use some water though.
Some in the side by side.
I'm gonna take a bath in it. Never would have thought warm water would taste so good. He literally drove this sucker till the road ran out. So we need to go out that way. I'm thinking pull off the back of the tractor right there and bring it right around like that. How far does it go till the road comes back?
Little ways, probably out by
That tree right there.
Doesn't look like anything to pull off the back, huh?
You got those deals under there.
We have assessed the situation, folks, and we've come up with a game plan. What we're gonna do is we're gonna winch him backwards from the back of the tractor, not the trailer, the tractor. We're gonna jackknife the trailer right like that, right over into this area. Get it backed right in right here, and then we're gonna go right out that way with the tractor. Sound like a game plan, folks? We're gonna see how the winches work on old Indiana Homes. Stand by. Got our winches free spooled, we're rigged up, we're gonna pull forward. We're gonna run a double line on this because this is the first winch job with Indiana Homes, so we don't know how hard these things are gonna pull, being that we switched it over to a PTO instead of chain driven. Winch lines are going in, that's a good sign. Ease forward instead of pulling up and doing another pull. I'm just going to use the power of the truck because he's unstuck now. He's not mired anymore. I'm just going to pull forward nice and gently. Stand by. Hard ground right here. We're gonna see if he could go on his own right here, and then I'll help him get turned around, then we'll be out of here. Back up. Turn your wheels just a little bit. Come on. Hey, hold it. There goes another satisfied customer. Well, we got about an 18-hour trip out of here. Well, 18-mile trip anyhow. Old boy did a pretty good job of sticking that old truck right here in the sand. He's probably hit a runaway ramp a time or two. It's that Sand Hollow sand, folks, right here in Arizona. I'll tell you what, I'm pretty impressed with old Indiana homes. Just standing up and taking it like a man, folks. We're gonna cross through this canyon and get back to the truck because it was like 18 miles in here, and we could actually cross this canyon and cut off about 10 miles. So we're gonna go that way. It's really rough, but I have confidence that old Indiana Homes is gonna get through it. I mean, it looks like a pretty rugged canyon, folks. Stand by. Might get western. Well, we're about 5 miles from the truck and we're sitting at a lock gate. The road's getting smaller and smaller. And at this point we got about 23 miles back to the truck. So we're either gonna have to backtrack or we're just gonna keep following roads. But hopefully we don't come to another locked gate. We got ourselves some low-hanging wire here, folks, but looks like we're gonna keep going. We've ran out of road, folks. I wish Rowdy Wheeler is here so he could just cut that fence and go back to the truck, but Since he ain't, we're gonna backtrack 25 miles. We're literally like 3 miles from the truck. Found a little trail that goes up this canyon, but it's not on the map. Looks pretty gnarly. Let's try it. Well, it looks like the trail pretty much ran out.
Gosh dang it.
Guess we'll just go back the way we came. The sun is setting and we just now made it back to where we pulled the truck out. All I gotta say is Murphy's Law. Can't get my gallon of water and I am parched. That was 18 miles, so we got 18 miles left to go. And I know what y'all are thinking, I was just driving cross country back there, but there was indeed a trail. It was just really dim. Probably can't see it, but I did run out of trail and I quit. But how about old Indiana Homes? This motherfucker will just get, huh? I mean, there's no stopping it. Not to toot my own horn or anything, folks, but God, can I build a fucking rig? One thing about it, with the sun down, it's not as hot in this hot box. I think I've drank about a gallon of water. Stand by, folks. We're gonna make our way back to the truck. Hopefully this old dog stays together a little bit longer. This is the shakedown, folks. How do I turn my lights on, DB?
You got a 12-volt master over there. It should be a little red switch.
That's it. It turns everything on?
Nope.
Where's the key to the 12 volt?
It should be, there's one in the pouch in there.
There better be one or you're fired.
Yep.
Well, now we got an opportunity to see how these lights work. Too bad we have some badass whips on this thing, huh? At least we'd look cool in the next 18 miles home. Then we gotta load up and drive 150 miles.
Didn't seem like that, huh?
Well, that's because you're running your sucker the whole time. I was teaching you about the birds and the bees. Let me know if you want to learn some new techniques. What is it?
I don't know. I went and opened the door and it looked like somebody left us a note. I almost thought it was a ticket. Yeah, look at it.
I thought you meant like there was a bag of taped to the door or something. A
Old
baggie.
bag.
Smells good in there. With a little piece of paper. Stickers. Get on these nuts, folks. Of course, dirty wrong when you need them. Mr. Wrecker Rick. I left a couple of stickers. I watch your videos. When you get a minute, call 928 yada 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 yada. Ernest. Thanks, Ernest. Cool little stickers. It's got American flag, an Arizona flag, and a Indian feather. It's pretty cool. Well, Ernest, these stickers are going right on the old ranch truck. Ooh, right there. Bam. That looks cool. Get on these nuts. We're gonna put this baby down here. That's gonna go right in the little black book. Well, we made it back, folks. It's about 9:30. At least it's cool. Now we're gonna jump in the old ranch truck and drive about 130 miles back home. So y'all stay classy.